Prime Minister Modi, my good friend Narendra, I want to wish you a happy birthday. You've accomplished so much for India in your life, and we have together accomplished a great deal in the friendship between India and Israel. I look forward to seeing you soon because we can bring our partnership and our friendship to even greater heights. Happy birthday, my friend.
It is a great pleasure to wish Prime Minister Modi a happy 75th birthday. In these uncertain times, we all need good friends, and Modi ji has always been a good friend to me and to Britain. I'm delighted to see UK-India ties going from strength to strength. I know we both enjoyed the recent England-India Test series, a reminder of how many things our two countries share. As someone from a British-Indian family, this relationship will always have a special place in my heart. I'll always remember fondly travelling to India as Prime Minister for the G20 in 2023 with Akshata. It was a superb event, befitting India's standing on the world stage. So Modi ji, I wish you all the very best for your birthday and look forward to seeing you soon.
Today is a festive day for 1.45 billion Indians. It is the 75th birthday of our most respected and beloved Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi ji. On behalf of the entire business community of India, on behalf of the Reliance family, and on behalf of the Ambani family, I convey my heartiest felicitations to Prime Minister Modi ji. It is not a coincidence that Modi ji's Amrit Mahotsav is coming in Bharat's Amrit Kal. It is my deepest wish that Modi ji should continue to serve India when independent India turns 100. Jivit Sharda Shatam Param Ardarniya Narendra Bhai. God Almighty Himself has sent Modi ji as an avatar Purush to lead our motherland to become the greatest nation on earth. It is my good fortune that I have known him closely for more than 3 decades. I have never seen a leader who worked so tirelessly for a better future for India and Indians. He first transformed Gujarat into an economic powerhouse. Now he's transforming the whole of India into a global superpower. I join all my 145 crore fellow Indians in wishing our Prime Minister a happy birthday and praying for his continuous good health. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hind.
आज विश्व में भारत को सम्मान की निगाह से देखा जाता है. इंडिया इज नो लॉन्गर अ फॉलोअर. इंडिया बेकन्स अदर्स टू फॉलो हर. आज दुनिया हमारा अनुसरण कर रही है और ये इसलिए संभव हुआ कि दिन रात की कड़ी मेहनत से प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने हर एक क्षेत्र में बड़े फोकस ढंग से पुराने बंदिशों को तोड़ करके आउट ऑफ बॉक्स डिसीजंस लेकर के, बिकॉज ही हैज़ दी कैपेसिटी टू ब्रेक द टैबूज ऑफ द पास्ट, बहुत बड़ा संदेश गया देश भर में कि नाउ वी हैव अ प्राइम मिनिस्टर हु हैज़ द कैपेसिटी टू ट्रस्ट द यूथ ऑफ दिस कंट्री.
Prime Minister Modi, my best wishes to you on your 75th birthday. I wish you good health and continued strength as you lead India's fantastic progress and contribute to global development. The Gates Foundation values our partnership with the Government of India immensely. Together, we are supporting progress towards Viksit Bharat and sharing lessons and innovations for the countries in the global south. Once again, my warmest wishes to you on this milestone occasion.
हमारे प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की 75वीं सालगिरह के मौके पर उन्हें ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं. विशिंग यू अ वेरी हैप्पी बर्थडे सर. हमारे देश के विकास के लिए जो आपने योगदान दिए हैं वो हमेशा याद किए जाएंगे और इस खुशी के मौके पर हमारी ये प्रार्थना है ऊपर वाले से कि आपको वो लंबी आयु दे. हमारी ये भी प्रार्थना है कि ऊपर वाला आपको हमेशा शक्ति दे कि आप भारत को हमेशा आगे ले जाएं, उन्नति की ओर ले जाएं, प्रगति की ओर ले जाएं. एक बार फिर ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं.
I first met Modi ji about 30 years ago when he was the Chief Minister. I was 25, so very young then. A little nervous before meeting him, but also very excited because I'd heard so much about him. I'd gone to him in the context of our copper smelter, which we had set up in Dahej in Gujarat. Some matter linked to that. And in the first 10 minutes, I realized that he probably knew more about the project than I did myself. He was involved during the process of setting up the project from a government perspective. I was very taken aback. He understood the issue within a minute. He spoke to the people concerned. He told me that the issue would be taken care of. I then asked him, "Sir, how do you allocate your time to all the things you're doing?" And he spent about 45 minutes with me, 45 minutes to an hour, as against 15 minutes, which was my allotted time. And took me in depth through so many of the projects that he was undertaking. I came out feeling really quite astonished. I hadn't met anyone in public life who had that kind of width and depth of vision. So I felt very inspired. And clearly, here was a man of great substance. He remembers so much. In one of my meetings a couple of years ago, we were talking about leadership. I spoke to him about his style of leadership, and that's how the issue of leadership we started discussing that. And he gave me the name of a book. I don't remember the name offhand. And he said, "You must read this book on leadership, and it will give you truly new insights." I'm just surprised that despite being the busy man that he is, he even has the time to read books. That was a learning in itself for me. Vibrant Gujarat, I remember there was one year where I had reached the day before, and something came up in Bombay for which I needed to come back. So I went to tell him that I have to go back and therefore won't be there for the actual event, and to apologize. But he held my hand, he looked into my eye and said, "It's very important for me and for the state ki aap वापस आएं." And he's someone who's so charismatic, so kind of, he makes you feel so much at home and so much a part of him. He always wants to know how the economy is, what should be done to get the private sector to invest more, for example. He's also a very keen listener. So if he asks you a question, he will very patiently listen to what you have to say, absorb it. You also need to be well prepared before you meet him, because if you get the wrong fact, then he will immediately catch on to it. It's more about questions and him understanding. That's his kind of humility. I think his questions are very probing, very relevant. And I sometimes have the feeling that he already knows the answer but is looking for validation from me as a senior member of industry. He believes in speed. Even as CM, he operated in the same way. He didn't believe in there being red tape, unnecessary delays. And I've seen very often that if he's convinced of what you have to say, things move very fast. He just needs to be convinced that what you're saying is in the interest of the country or the economy, or as the case might be. And he is able to process that very quickly, understand that very quickly, despite the fact that he has his mind on thousands of things related to the country. And I don't know how it happens. It probably passes on a message, or I don't know how that works, but it really does create an impact. He has many traits, his vision, his ability to execute large projects at the same time. One thing that really strikes me is his memory. He has an elephant's memory. He can recall a conversation he had with you, which you may have forgotten of. Very often when I go to meet him, not now, but a few years ago, my daughter is in the microfinance business. She started her own company. He would ask me, "Beti ka microfinance ka kaise chal raha hai?" My son was playing professional cricket at that time. "Aapke bete ka cricket ka kya ho raha hai?" It's a personal touch, of course, that makes you sort of warm up. But it's just the fact that he remembers. I don't think that if I refer to a discussion I've had with him in the past on an issue, just to give context, he will actually remember it and he will say that, yes, you had said this and this was what I had responded with. It just seems like even if you meet him after 6 months, it's almost seamless. It's almost an extension of your last meeting. All of his ideas are appropriate, relevant. They are in the national interest. His ideas are related to so many different aspects of the nation's working. That one person can think of so many things at the same time, which are as varied as they can be, because that's how our country is, and apply his mind, come up with an idea that's appropriate. It's not just ideas that are appropriate, it's also the right areas that he focuses on. It's also the ideas that make the maximum impact. Just his way of signaling to the country or to the concerned people that this issue, for example, is something that we need to focus on as a country. The approach to that is so creative and so innovative. It's fresh, it strikes you immediately, it hits home the point that he wants to make. And just the idea that he has on cutting down red tape. He'd often say that, no, don't do this, don't do that. You'll come away with a lot of clarity after meeting him. His body language, his expression, the way he conveys a point, it's a masterclass in oration. He's done so many things, and all of them have been appropriate and in the interest of the economy. Difficult to go into all of them, but just suffice to say that today India shines out in the world as the economy that's growing fast, that is a healthy economy, that has its fundamentals in place, very strong. So the sum and substance of it is that we are the world's largest, fastest growing large economy, and we are looking ahead at decades of double-digit growth. So I think that just is the result of everything he's done in the last 11, 12 years. So to me, and I say this without exaggeration, Modi ji is a Yug Purush. You rarely have people like this born, so to speak. I would like to pay my respects to him on his 75th birthday. He is one of those people who have made the largest impact in the history of our nation in terms of the growth and development of our nation. And I would wish him a very happy birthday and also seek his blessings.
On this joyous occasion, the Gyalsups of Bhutan collectively join to present this special card of honor for Your Excellency. Gyalsum, Bhutan's national service, embodies His Majesty the King's vision of preparing the nation's youth for a shared mission of nation building, guided by its motto, loyalty, unity and service. The program instills values that go beyond training ground. It is a journey that prepares Bhutan's young men and women to shoulder the responsibility of nation building. Bhutan and India share a unique and enduring partnership based on mutual trust, understanding and goodwill. In recent years, the unwavering support of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Government of India has been invaluable for Bhutan in successfully launching Gyalsum. On behalf of the youth of Bhutan, Gyalsum extends our heartfelt felicitations to Shri Narendra Modi on the joyous occasion of His Excellency's 75th birth anniversary. As you celebrate this milestone, we offer our prayers for your health and well-being. May the special ties between the two nations continue to flourish and inspire future generations.
Your Excellency, wishing you a very happy birthday from all of us at Gyalsung.
Your Excellency, I join our Gyalsups, our national service men and women, and indeed all the people of Bhutan in offering our warmest wishes on your 75th birth anniversary. On this happy occasion, we pray for Your Excellency's good health, happiness, and long life. Tashidile.
Shri Narendra Modi chulu ngachi dubi najin hole tumbi nimdelo tashidile shu kusi ringor shu. Happy birthday, Your Excellency Modi ji.
प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, आपको आपके 75th जन्मदिन पर मेरी और परिवार की तरफ से बहुत शुभकामनाएं। मेरी आपसे पहली मुलाकात तब हुई थी जब आप गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री थे। उस दिन से लेकर आज तक आपकी जर्नी में एक खूबसूरत कंसिस्टेंसी है। आपका देश के लिए विजन, कार्य में डेडिकेशन और आपकी निडर लीडरशिप। भारत विश्व में अपने लिए एक जगह बना रहा है और इसमें आपका बहुत बड़ा योगदान है। वंस अगेन हैप्पी बर्थडे मोदी जी। आप यूं ही स्वस्थ और खुश रहें और हमें हमेशा इंस्पायर करते रहें।
Modi ji has done for sports in India is obviously words of encouragement and always encouraging the players to do better, to win, but always saying that whether you win or lose, he's always standing beside you. The most surprise moment, I wouldn't say it was a surprise, but as I said, being humble and just words of encouragement was very comforting for me. So Modi ji's one personality I would say anybody would adopt would be his humility. You know, whether you are Prime Minister of India or a normal person, your attitude towards every person is the same. A very happy birthday to our Prime Minister Modi ji. God bless, great health.
I would like to wish our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji on his 75th birthday. I speak on behalf of the Indian Chess Fraternity and the World Chess Federation, FIDE, in thanking the Prime Minister for his continued support for sport. And we send our best wishes on this happy milestone.
विश्व के सबसे बड़े महामृत्युंजय यंत्र से मैं भारत के प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी को जन्मदिन की बहुत बहुत हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। आपके नेतृत्व में राष्ट्र ने उस शिखर को पाया, आज सब हस्तप्रभ है। मैं आपके पुनः स्वास्थ्य की मंगल कामना करता हूं। राष्ट्र आपके नेतृत्व में आगे बढ़ेगा और हमें उन बुलंदियों पर पहुंचाएगा जिसका हमने कुछ वर्षों पहले एक स्वप्न देखा था। महामृत्युंजय संस्थान आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता है।
आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, जन्मदिन की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। When you first came to Delhi in 2014, I see the same zest, energy and stamina in your leadership 11 years later. It has been a privilege to see you steer India in a steady manner amidst the disorder that prevails all over the world. In moments like this, your experience is a strategic asset for our country. Wish you health and India the benefit of your energy and zest. Jai Hind.
आज आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के 75वें जन्म दिवस पर मैं उनको अपनी हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। और आपका जो सफ़र रहा है, जर्नी रही है, जो आपकी कहानी है एक छोटे से शहर से लेकर ग्लोबल स्टेज तक, वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंस्पायरिंग है। इस कहानी में आपका डिसिप्लिन, आपकी मेहनत और अपने देश के प्रति डेडिकेशन दिखाई पड़ता है। सच तो ये है सर कि 75 साल की उम्र में जो आपकी पेस है, एनर्जी है, वो हम जैसे जवान लोगों को भी पीछे छोड़ देती है। सो मैं दुआ करता हूँ कि आप हमेशा स्वस्थ रहें, तंदुरुस्त रहें, मजबूत रहें और खुशहाल रहें।
It was a lovely trip to Delhi with the family. We got to see the beautiful PM house and were hosted wonderfully. प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी से मिलना एक ट्रूली मेमोरेबल एक्सपीरियंस था। उनका शेड्यूल इतना पैक्ड होता है, देश की जिम्मेदारियां समझना, इकोनॉमी को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाना और नेशनल एंड इंटरनेशनल लेवल पर इनिशिएटिव्स लीड करना। फिर भी उन्होंने अपना वक्त निकाल के हमसे मुलाकात की और ये हमारे लिए बहुत ही इंकरेजिंग था, स्पेशली जब उन्होंने मेरे इन लॉज के आर्ट्स में कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन को अप्रिशिएट किया। उन्होंने मेरे फादर के क्रिकेट कंट्रीब्यूशन के बारे में भी मुझसे बात की, मेरी माँ की सिनेमैटिक जर्नी के बारे में डिस्कस किया और इतना ही नहीं, उन्होंने मेरे छोटे बच्चों तैमूर और जय को भी ढेर सारा प्यार दिया और उनके लिए ऑटोग्राफ भी साइन किया। ये सारी बातें आपके दिल को छू जाती हैं और एक यादगार लम्हा बनकर आपके दिल में बस जाती हैं। सो इट वाज अ वंडरफुल आफ्टरनून। उन्होंने हम सभी से मिलने के लिए अपना कीमती समय निकाला और हमें इनकरेज किया। And I would like to wish him all the best and hope to continue to support him in working so hard to make our country even greater. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
भारत के महान बेटे जिन्होंने देश की परवाह की, अब मैं दाद देता हूँ उस महान माँ को भी जिसने आप जैसे महान बेटे को जन्म दिया है। जब से आप आए हैं देश की सूरत बदल चुकी है, कहाँ से कहाँ। बहुत खुशी होती है। आपका जन्मदिन है, सब लोग आपको बधाई दे रहे होंगे, मैं भी आपको बधाई देता हूँ, दिल से बधाई देता हूँ। जाने क्यों आपसे बहुत प्यार है। पिछले दिनों जब मैं थोड़ा बीमार पड़ा था तो आपने फोन पर मुझसे बात की कि धर्मेंद्र तुम तो तगड़े हो, बी स्ट्रॉन्ग। तो काफ़ी मुझे हौसला दिया, मेरे अंदर एक ऊर्जा आ गई। मैं बहुत खुश था कि हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री उन्होंने मुझे विश किया है, उन्होंने मुझे मेरी सेहत के बारे में पूछा है। अब मुझे याद आपके दिल में है, मेरे प्यार है, महसूस होता है कि मैंने आपका व्यवहार सबसे ही बहुत अच्छा है। छोटे बच्चों से लेके बड़ों तक सबके दिल जीते हैं अपने। आपने भारत माँ को कहा ही नहीं, भारत माँ को माँ समझा भी है। इसीलिए आपने माँ से, अपनी भारत माँ से इतना प्यार किया है। दूर से भी आपको देखता था तो एक हमेशा एक ऊर्जा आती थी कि हमारा देश, जैसे मैं पढ़ता हूँ या सुनता हूँ, तीसरे नंबर पे है या चौथे पे, और आप बहुत अपने देश को नंबर 1 ले जाएंगे। आप सब खूबियाँ आपकी माँ ने भर दी हैं। देशभक्ति का माता उसी माँ ने दिया है कि इस माँ को ज्यादा प्यार करना। मैं एक बार फिर से आपको बधाई देता हूँ। आपसे बड़ा हूँ लेकिन आपको प्रणाम करता हूँ कि आपकी आयु लंबी हो, आप सेहतमंद रहें।
11 वर्षों में उन्होंने देश का कायाकल्प कर दिया है। एक और जहां 25 करोड़ से अधिक लोग गरीबी रेखा से बाहर आए हैं, तो वहीं आज किसान, कामगार, महिला, युवा सभी का जीवन अभूतपूर्व रूप से समृद्ध और उज्जवल बन चुका है।
Wishing you a very happy birthday, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. आपको जन्मदिन की ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं। May your leadership continue to shape the future of our great nation and lead us toward even more progress. आपकी सेहत, शक्ति और सफलता सदा बनी रहे।
हारते तो मतलब बहुत कुछ ही लोग साथ में रहते हैं, जब जीतते तो हर कोई साथ खड़ा रहता है। तो वो टाइम पे मोदी जी ने आए, हम लोग को मिला तो बहुत ही अच्छा लगा वो चीज़। हम लोग जब T20 वर्ल्ड कप जीते मतलब सेलिब्रेशन कर रहे थे हम लोग, उसके बाद पूरे ड्रेसिंग रूम में आए, फिर उनका कॉल आया। तो उनका कॉल आया था, हम लोग बहुत ही एक्साइटेड थे वो टाइम पे, क्योंकि बात करनी थी मोदी जी से। और फिर उनसे बात किए, मतलब उन्होंने बोला कि कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन। तो मतलब एकदम से मतलब और खुशी का माहौल हो गया था। स्पोर्ट्स को लेके बहुत ही वो एक हॉबी की तरह देखते हैं। प्रधान नरेंद्र मोदी जी, हैव ए ग्रेट ईयर, हैव ए ब्लास्ट, वेरी वेरी हैप्पी बर्थडे, गॉड ब्लेस यू। आपको ऊपर वाले ऐसी सेहतमंद रखे और ताकत दीजिए, ऐसी आप कंट्री के लिए जो अभी तक कर रहे हैं आप वही करते रहिए। Once again, many happiness of the day.
Wishing you a very happy birthday, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. आपको जन्मदिन की ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं। May your leadership continue to shape the future of our great nation and lead us toward even more progress. आपकी सेहत, शक्ति और सफलता सदा बनी रहे।